Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, hello and welcome back. Today I want to talk about this. For those of you who do not know about this popular guy, Yul Edochie. The story of this guy has been in the news for like 8 months now. I think it was in actually May that he came out. This man, we all know him, Yul Edochie, the popular Nigerian actor who was married for 17 years, had 4 beautiful children. And then suddenly, sometime in May, he came out to announce to the world that he has another child by another wife. What made his case very special, very peculiar, kind of, and why it seems as if everybody is into that situation, into that case, is because, not because we being Africans, we know that, having a second wife is not really so much of a big deal. A lot of people go into it, even though me personally, I don't like it. Being in a polygamous, polygamy is something that Africans are known for. But what made use case special, something that drags someone, that made a lot of people get involved in it. It's not just because he's a celebrity, but because of the way he went about it. So this is a man who had a loving home. His wife never knew he was getting married, only for her to wake up on a Monday morning. Apparently he got married to this lady on a Sunday. On a Monday morning he woke up and then wrote on his Instagram that he has a child from his second wife. So that's how his wife got to know that he got married to another one. Then fast forward, there are a lot of things that happened in the process of the whole thing. When the whole thing happened, a lot of people were telling this guy that there is need for him to apologize to his wife and then make public apologies to his wife, reconcile his home, fix his home, and a lot of things has happened. I don't want to bore us with that. So 8 months into the saga, this guy came up, I think it was on Sunday, he made a post. I don't want to bore you with that. I'm not going to read that. I'll go through that post to read it out. So then 8 months, on Sunday, this guy woke up and he made a post. He made a post where he was bragging. Of course, he has been bragging about him being a polygamist and This guy has insulted his fans. He has insulted the public. His second wife has done the same thing. They've thrown shirts at the first wife. And one thing that this woman has done since this whole thing has happened was to carry herself with so much grace, so much respect, and so much honesty. She has not said anything to insult or to derogate anybody, but they have done that directly and indirectly to her. Then on Sunday, this guy woke up and he wrote something on his Instagram post where he's boasting that he's a proud polygamist. And being a polygamist has brought him so much favor, so much blessing. And he went ahead also to say that it was actually God that asked him, that directed him to marry, right? To be a polygamist. Okay, that was on Sunday. He wrote that. And when I saw that, the first thing I said was like, why are you coming up with this again? You have said this before, you have made a lot. Are we still in this? Is this still happening? Then I see that was not enough. 2 days after, I think he made this post. 2 days after, he made this post, I think on Tuesday or Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. After the one, he came out to brag how he's a proud polygamist, that he doesn't care what people think. And of course, he has said things like that over and over again. That doesn't care what people think. He can marry 20 wives if he wants to. The second wife has also come to brag how she is the wife of the Odogu. And I remember there was a post that the lady made, and this same you came out and was saying, yeah, tell them their papa. It's like apparently insulting everyone that's been talking about his marriage. Now, he came out 2 days ago and he wrote this thing, supposed apology. I just want to concentrate on the apology. I just want to put my own analysis on what this thing that he calls an apology. He started by saying, to my dear wife, Queen May Yul Edochie. I want everybody to understand that this title of Queen May Yul Edochie was actually given to this woman at the point when this whole saga came up, when this whole problem came up. That was when people decided to give her that title, Queen May. Okay. He said, to my dear wife, Queen May Yul Edochie, I acknowledge that I hurt you deeply and I apologize to you countless times. That is amazing. He was doing well with this apology by my own assessment. He said, I take the blame for my actions. Beautiful. He has finally taken responsibility. But wait, there is something in this apology that made me believe that this apology is not genuine, it's not real, and it shouldn't be accepted. I am not May. If she wants to accept it at the end of the day, it is all up to her. But for me, this kind of apology will not be acceptable by me. He said, I agree with you that polygamy shouldn't be forced on anybody. You never bargained for it. from the beginning, neither did I. You are a liar, Yul Edochie. You are a liar. Because the truth about it is that your relationship with Judy Austin, who is your supposed second wife, was not an accidental thing. It did not just happen today. From the story we got to know, it started happening more than 10 years ago. Anyway, let's go on. But I guess life happens. This is not life happening. When you talk about life happening, you talk about accident. You step out of your way, things you did not bargain for begin to happen to you. That is life happening. But you cannot tell me that a relationship that you carried out for more than 10 years, or about 10 years, is life happening. No, life did not just happen. No, don't use that phrase, because that phrase does not go well with this particular situation. It's not about life happening. You are the one who intentionally went into a relationship with, of course, somebody's wife, because you never knew that she was even married to her husband when the whole thing was happening. So you intentionally went into a relationship with somebody's wife, carried the so-called relationship on for more than 10 years. Then while it produced a child, that's when you decided. Then the child was born. Your wife didn't know about it. And it was, I think, as at the time he announced the birth of this child in May, the child was already about 2 months away from his first birthday. So this is not life happening. This is you happening to life. Now, you said you already know the whole story. I didn't do this with disrespect. You actually did. A married man who went out of his matrimonial home, dated another woman for 10 good years, and produced a child with her, without your wife knowing from the beginning. That is the height of disrespect. So you disrespected your wife. I didn't do it to replace you. That is exactly what you have done. Because from everything that Judy has done, and everything she has said, her intention is to replace me. Let's keep reading. I think I'm going to just finish reading this, and then I'll beat my thought. He said, I didn't do this to replace you, nor because I do not love you anymore. I have a thought on that. You don't. A man who loves his wife does not go out of his way to get another woman pregnant, married her without her knowing, and brought her in without her consent. I mean, you don't do that. A man who loves his wife does not keep a relationship for 10 years. Oh my God, are you even thinking? Do you even listen to yourself? Anyway, let's go on. I've always loved you and will always do. You are a blatant liar. I've been a good husband. This is where he failed it woefully. You are giving an apology to somebody. Why are you singing your own praises? Let the world sing your praise. Let your wife be the judge of that. I've been a good husband and a wonderful father. I've supported all your hustle from day one. Of course, she has supported yours as well. That is why before now, nobody knew who May was. She has been in the background supporting your own hustle. Okay. Supported your hustle from day one. I've been an exceptional father to our children. Till date, making sure that they lack nothing. Always there for everyone. Out of 100, I have done right. I have done 99 right. Hating me because of one thing isn't the best. Let me tell you something, May, to you. The one thing you've done wrong is the worst. The one thing you did wrong is very, very terrible. If you do not know, I don't even know, do you even have people that advise you? Do you even have people that talk to you? Do you even have people that tell you, nah, because apparently it's either you don't have people who are talking to you, or you just don't want to listen, or you just don't like to listen to people. Because I cannot understand that a sensible person who have sensible friends around him will be doing the kind of things you're doing. What are you talking about? Out of the 100 that I've done right, hating me for the 99 you did, the one you did is terrible. It is terrible. If you don't understand it, it is hard. How would you have felt if it was me that woke up one morning and tell you that, oh, I just want to let you know that I just got pregnant by another man? How would you feel? This Judy Austin that you are with, do you think what you did to me, that Judy would have taken it from you? I don't get you. I don't get you. Because of that one thing isn't the best. Like hating me because of one thing isn't the best. What are you talking about? Honestly, I'm not in May's heart. But honestly, I don't want to believe that May hates you. She doesn't hate you. I don't believe that. But the only thing I know and I see, I'm not close to her. I don't know her. I want to believe that May has forgiven you. That she has made it clear that she does not want to be part of a polygamous home. That is the point. And there's something I want to understand here, because a lot of people have been saying, oh, may forgive. People don't understand. I made a video on this channel where I said it, that forgiveness is not the same thing as reconciliation. You can forgive somebody, but still keep your distance from that person. You can still love somebody, but you don't have to be with that individual. That is the truth. So in this case, May can forgive you, which I want to believe that she has forgiven you. But I don't want to believe that forgiving you means that she has to come and stay and live in a polygamous home. Like I said, this is up to her. It is her decision to make at the end of the day. But I want to put that out there for people who are saying, oh, May, yes, she has apologized. Just forgive your husband and have your home. Have home as a polygam, yes, number one wife, where there's be a number two, and eventually maybe a number. And another thing people don't understand, looking at this Judy, I don't know if people are even assessing that lady. I'm not close to her, but you know people, you assess people by the things they put out there. By the way this woman is going about it. Even if anybody wants to be in a polygamous home, I don't think they should be with somebody like Judy. Because that lady looks like... So I want to use in my local language, you call her Okukibo. Okukibo is like a cock, a local fowl that has no boundary, that has no limitation. That local fowl can decide to go out